Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to talk a little bit louder because my voice is really hoarse and I don't know if you guys will be able to hear me if I don't talk louder. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about breastfeeding after the age of 1. So my daughter is 15 months old and she is the second baby that I have breastfed. My son is now 4 and he stopped breastfeeding around 19 months old. So a little bit of backstory is I got pregnant a month after my 21st birthday, and then I gave birth to my son 2 months before my 22nd birthday. So he was breastfed until he was 19 months old. We never had any problem with nipple confusion. We never had any problems biting. We never had any problems with lactation. I actually have hyperactive milk glands, and I start producing milk during my pregnancy instead of after. He had no problems at all. No latching, no lactating, no nothing. He never took a pacifier because, I mean, he just didn't like that nothing came out of it. So we never offered a pacifier, anything like that. He, at 12 months, threw away his bottle, went to a cup, and he would drink water and stuff out of a cup throughout the day. But he would still want to breastfeed in the morning, at nap time, and at night. Eventually, he cut out nap times, so it was only morning and night, and then all of a sudden it just switched to night. And then by 19 months old, he was just like, hey, I want a cup for bed, and I gave him the cup, and he never asked for breast milk again. So, I mean, he kind of weaned himself. Now, my daughter, she has no intention of stopping. Like, she never took a bottle. She decided that the bottle life was not for her. She was left with my mother-in-law one time, the only time I've ever left her with anybody. We were going to Vegas for a bachelorette party, and my mother-in-law was like, yes, you can leave her here. You're only going to be 3 hours away. If she gets super hungry, she'll take the bottle. I mean, she can cry it out. Like, we'll figure it out. And so she was 7 months old, and we were like, okay, like, she's not a baby, like, you know, she's starting to eat table food. Well, once it came to bedtime and she wanted that bottle, she would not stop crying. She did not cry it out. She didn't want to, like, she didn't want a cup. She didn't want a bottle, nothing. All she wanted was breast milk, and she wanted it straight out of the boob, and I was not there. So my mother-in-law ends up calling me at 6 o'clock in the morning, and she's like, hey, I don't know what to do. She still won't take a bottle. She still won't stop crying. She's been crying all night. And of course, as mom, I was like, we're on our way home. So we ended up having to leave Vegas early to get home to the baby. So now that she is 15 months old, she wants it in the morning, at nap time, and at night. And it's the first thing she looks for if she wakes up in the middle of the night. And it's hard. She did go through a little biting stage. It was probably like a week or two, and it sucked, and it hurt so bad. But I mean, I just kept with it because I love breastfeeding, and I love the bond that I get with my kids from breastfeeding. And I obviously encourage other moms to breastfeed just because I know how great the connection is. But I understand that, you know, some people it's not for them, and they have other methods of feeding, and the only thing that matters is that babies are being fed. It doesn't matter what they're being fed. It matters that they're full and they're taken care of, and that's really all that matters when it comes to being a mom. So I don't push breastfeeding on anybody, but I don't know what to do right now. Like, I have some big plans coming up, and I will fill you guys in on that later this week, because it's happening this weekend. So I will end up probably posting that on Friday right before it happens. So that way you guys have an idea to keep an eye out for the next video. But I mean, I just hope that I can wean her successfully and gracefully to where it doesn't take that away from her, because I don't want her to feel like I'm stripping her of something, because she does seem so needy for it. So I'm really hoping that I can do that. when we are done with this little exciting news that we have coming up. But I will definitely fill you guys in on that. If you guys have any questions about my breastfeeding journey, I am super open into talking about it. I have lots of products that I used while I was breastfeeding, things that did work, things that didn't work, things I liked, things I didn't. Please feel free to ask any questions in the comments below, and I'm so happy to answer those. Also, please give this video a thumbs up, and I would love to have you guys subscribe to my channel and keep an update on this exciting thing coming up. And I really hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your week. And here's to hoping that I get better before Saturday. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.